Welcome to Coffee with Viking. I am Mike. Cheers. In today's devotion, enduring worship. Excuse me. Luke 2:36 through 37. She had lived with her husband 7 years after her marriage and then was a widow until she was 84. She never left the temple but worshiped night and day, fasting and praying. A widow most of her life, Anna walked the lonely corridors, met the temple visitors, and prayed and fasted. Luke doesn't explain what kept Anna working as a prophetess. All he reveals is that rather than growing bitter toward God for the loss of her husband and the resulting loneliness, Anna worshiped. Most believers would not choose Anna's life. There's so much to experience, so much laughter in families, so much meaning in friendships. As a result, most Christians find it difficult to look beyond their screens, to stare out through their living room blinds at the import in a cloistered life. But Anna did. Anna got up each morning to the same food, clothing, and conversations she had known the day and decade before. Though overlooked by most who entered the temple, Anna continued serving, never receiving the accolades she deserved or tasting the happiness of those she waited on. But then Anna saw Jesus, and for her, earth's loneliness and longings finally made sense. They always do when heaven enters a room. Is it hard to worship when your life doesn't feel as vibrant as other lives? Let Anna's story encourage your patience. Then one day you too can celebrate the moment Jesus walks in. Father, help me to worship as Anna did. Now, we all are called to do a different path, but it all leads to the same place, or one of two places. Now, as we read here with Anna, when she became a widow, she didn't let it make her bitter. She just continued to worship. And that's the thing with life, is life can make us bitter, or we can let it help us grow in the Spirit of God, through Christ, through the Holy Word, through worship. Now, I know there are those out there that have chosen to live bitter towards everyone. But I know that there are plenty like Anna out there that chose not to let bitterness take over them. There are those that choose to take the negative in their lives and use it as a positive to teach others, or to use it to strengthen their worship and their praise to the Almighty. So I just wanted to say that no matter what life throws at you, don't let it blind you to the love of God, to what Christ did for you. Don't let it stop you from worshiping, from giving it all to God, who can lift you back up. And if He sees fit, whatever you lost, whether it be a spouse, whether it be financial loss, whether it be housing loss, or any loss, God can always restore it. Just look at Job. If you ever think that There's no way you could ever get anything restored. Read the book of Job. No matter what he lost, he kept praising God, and he got everything back 10 times greater because he kept his focus on God even in the worst of the storms. And with what we read about Anna, she kept worshiping God. And then one day, she got one of the greatest rewards of all when she met Jesus. And that is one meeting you will never forget, is when Jesus comes into your house, into your life, and into your heart. When Jesus takes over, when you give him everything and he cleans house inside and out for you, gives you that new heart, that new mind, and breathes into you that new spirit, getting rid of all the darkness and letting the light shine through. There's nothing like that if we don't lose focus on him, which I know in a lot of storms in life, it is hard to keep a focus on anything good and pure. Trust me, I know. But if you hang in there, you can learn from every bad situation, and that bad situation can become one of the greatest blessings of your life. Stay blessed. Stay caffeinated. And considering the coffee I'm drinking, I'm going to say it again like I did in the review. Stay happy. Let the joy of Christ take over you. There's no feeling greater than knowing his love. Much love.